Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
I have a small doubt.
Yes,
Miss
ma'am.
P. Shreya has paid rupees 300 for this training, but she
Okay.
didn't receive any communication from your team.
Who,
Will you
ma'am?
please add her, Miss P. Shreya?
Shreya. She
Yeah.
didn't join in WhatsApp group, ma'am.
Uh, which one?
Are you in
I,
WhatsApp group?
I think I'm not in a group.
Because once you fill the form itself, we have shared the WhatsApp group link as well as
Yes,
GCR link.
yes, it was there, but we skipped by mistake. Yes, I remembered.
Okay, okay.
She skipped. So I asked the link to send us. So
Fine,
what to
fine.
do,
Okay, ma'am.
ma'am? So will you
I'll
please
share in the
add
end of
her?
the day session, ma'am. I'll share the
Yeah, otherwise
WhatsApp group
you
link.
add her mail ID to classroom links, link, ma'am.
Definitely, definitely, ma'am. I'll share
Okay,
the
okay,
WhatsApp group link as well as GCR link so that you can
okay,
join in both GCR as well as in WhatsApp group, ma'am.
okay, okay. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you.
Kavi.
Good evening, dear participants. We are in day 5 session, and in today's session, I'll be discussing about the usage of machine learning, why machine learning, what is actually machine learning, why we go for machine learning. All those things we'll just discuss in today's session. Because since you people are learning Python for the last 4 days, we thought to give you a break in Python and started with machine learning as of today. And today we'll just see a basic intro about machine learning, like what is machine learning, why we are going for machine learning, and what was the traditional approach in machine learning, and the evolution of machine learning. All those things we'll just discuss in today's session. Okay, so totally we have around. I will wait for another 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Sharp by 3:08. I'll start. Just 2 more minutes. I'll wait. Because participants are joining. And in today's session, once I complete the intro about machine learning, we have planned to conduct an. It is not like an assessment. It is like a revision for you. It would be like a practice for you related to Python. We have just created around some 15 questions. So when you just attend those questions, it will definitely be like a brush up session for you people to regain the ideas which you gained this throughout these 4 days.
Online,
So
ma'am.
hope you people are enjoying. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I mean
Yes, ma'am.
live. Live, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we'll be sharing Google Sheet.
Okay.
So we'll
Okay.
be having a Google form. You can attend the test in that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
It will be in a questionnaire form so that you can attend. So before diving into machine learning, how far you people are enjoying this Python class? Would like to hear from the
Okay. Yeah, it was.
participants. How far you people are
Yeah, it
enjoying?
was very excellent, ma'am. It was very excellent. It explained
Thank you, ma'am.
well.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. So I could get response from Viji ma'am, and it will be great if I get response from a few more participants. We do have, okay, almost it is 3:08. So I'll just start the session, guys. So thank you for the feedback, Viji ma'am. So getting into machine learning. So I'm Mrs. PM Kavita, and today I'll be handling machine learning for you. And today's session, the outline which I would like to cover are like what is machine learning, and what is the evolution of machine learning, and why actually we are diving into machine learning, because we do have lot of techniques and lot of recent trends to learn. But why we are moving into machine learning, and the reason for getting into machine learning, and how machine learning came into picture, and what is the evolution of machine learning, and how it is this machine learning came into picture, and very few applications of machine learning, because machine learning is machine learning. Could I get response from participants in? You can even use chat window to respond. Chat window is open, so you can very well use chat window to respond. What is actually machine learning from your perspective?
Machine
You can
learning is
unmute
used
yourself.
for prediction, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma Shakti. Come back again. Come again.
Machine learning is used for prediction, ma'am.
Very good. Machine learning is used for prediction. Very good. Okay.
Automation, ma'am.
For automation. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So actually, as Vijayan told, we use mission to uh, make the human beings work less, because we people think we are working a lot, and we want always we need some alternative measurement through which we will reduce our work. Our workload needs to be reduced. Always we our mindset is to reduce the workload, right? So we obviously move on to the missions. We thought that missions will definitely work for us, and they'll reduce the workload and burden. But I don't know how far these missions are reducing our workload. But let us see how these missions are going to reduce our workload. Maybe it will take around one more decade to give solution for this question. But still, what is actually machine learning is, in order to reduce the work of human, we move on to mission. We thought mission will give solution for all the problems which we have. For example, the first mission learning or first mission which we started depending on was calculator. So initially, human beings used to do calculation based on, they have mental calculation. They'll be using fingers to calculate. They'll be using sticks and stones to calculate. But afterwards, what happened was, when the calculation, when the number becomes huge, human beings found it is so difficult. So they moved on to calculator. They thought calculator will give a very good answer, very good measure. But still, again, in order to develop the calculator, human beings need to work. All right. So of course, if they work once and they develop a very good machine, a very good model, that will serve for so long time. Yes, of course, I agree. But still, in order to compensate human brain's mental work, we just they created calculator. So that was the first mission which human beings started relying. So next, what happens? We started moving on to electronic items. Even all the electrical and electronic items comes into mission. Obviously, because we do have fan, instead of using hand, we used to have the POM, the fan made up of POM in previous days. But afterwards, what happened? We moved on to electrical fan. We do have electrical bulbs. We have in that we do have lot of innovations and technology inbuilt in that, and we do have advanced technology of fans and lights. Even nowadays, we do have remote system for fans. So that also comes under mission. And we started relying on mission. Without fan, it is very difficult for us nowadays to travel. And that too in this pandemic, after for the past 2 years, it is very difficult for us to live without a smartphone, else without laptop. Yes, we started relying on missions completely. And this machine learning, actually, what machine learning is, we are trying to make the machine learn accordingly, that it may act as humanoid. It is not actually human being. It is trying to become as equivalent to human beings. Like if say for example, I can cook, I can think on myself, and I can decide which dish I need to prepare in my home. Right? If I have an alternative robots in my home, what happened? It can't think. I need to feed it, and I need to train the model that this is my taste and this is the level of sugar content what you have to add in my coffee. It depends upon the person, right? So I'll be training the machine, I'll be feeding the data into the machine, and it will work accordingly. Right? And we do have a log system. That is the best example of machine learning. So all of this sudden, when you just install the log system in your home, it can't start working with the pin. First and foremost, you need to set the pin. You'll be having some 3 to 4 options. You'll be setting 3 digits or 4-digit option. You'll be setting the pin. If you forgot the password, the next option you'll be moving towards, and for that also you'll be having some secret code to recover from the issue, right? So this is actually machine learning. So we, as a human being, we try to train the model, train the machine learning, they train the machine model in order that it starts learning and it acts according to human beings, and it tries to meet up the human thinking. But still, it is trying to meet. In few cases, it is going ahead of the human being also. This we used to call it as machine learning. So next is, actually these are the 3 classification which comes under machine learning. So class certification course class. So these are the 3 categories which we always come across, like artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. But we are still in search of what actually is artificial intelligence, what actually is machine learning, and what actually is deep learning. These machine learning and deep learning are inbuilt and subset of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence in the sense creating the machine intelligence in artificial way. The machine doesn't have its own intelligence. We try to inbuild the artificial intelligence to the machine, so that it tries to equalize and it tries to manage the human beings' ideas and thoughts, right? So this we used to call it as artificial intelligence. And then the subset of artificial intelligence is machine learning. So machine learning is, we do have a lot of algorithms, already existing algorithm, and many researchers are working towards machine learning to give a solution for the existing problem, and they are trying to give the betterment algorithm for the existing existing problems, and they're trying to give a very good solution for these problems, that we used to call it as machine learning. And still deep learning is still more advanced concept which comes under machine learning. Machine starts learning based upon the neural technology. We know neural technology, neural networks. Where do we come across this term neural? Where actually we come across this term neural network? Neural network. The concept neural network. Where do we come across the term neural network? Participants? Neural network. So this is actually the common term which we always come across. Neural. Neurons. Any guesses? All right. So
Brain, ma'am.
neurons, we come across this term.
Brain.
Brain.
Exactly,
Brain.
brain.
Brain, ma'am.
Exactly. So we do have
Was just
biological neurons in brain. Exactly, brain. It is brain. The answer is brain. So here we used to come across the term neurons in the biological term. This is actually biological term which we come across in brain. So when we study the concepts of brain, probably in higher secondary level, we would have gone through the concept of brain. So we would have learned that all the neurons are interconnected. The same structure we incorporated, and the deep learning starts working according to this neural network, right? So this is one of the most important concept which nowadays researchers are working towards, and how this deep learning is, and what is the difference between machine learning and deep learning. When we have huge volume of data, what we'll do is we won't go to machine learning. Instead, we move on to deep learning. Right? How many of you know the difference between CPU and GPU? CPU and GPU. The difference between CPU and GPU. What is CPU actually? All right. So CPU is, say for example, in each and every system we do have a CPU. It is actually the brain of computer. All those things we know very well. And GPU is graphical processing unit, where we have around thousands of CPU put together. We used to call it as GPU. That much of high-end processing will be performed by GPU, where in order to work with deep learning, we are associated with GPU, graphical processing unit. So we can even take around a 6-month course for this deep learning, because it is that much vast concept, deep learning. So our concept is to learn about what is machine learning. This is actually the basics of deep learning. Without understanding machine learning, it is very difficult to learn, or very difficult to move on to deep learning. The first and foremost thing, if you people are doing research, or you people are trying to do research in deep learning, or if you want to work with deep learning, you must gain a extraordinary knowledge in machine learning. Only then you can dive into deep learning, right? So as of now, machine learning, we are trying to make the machine learn. Like we are trying to feed the data into machine. Based on the data we are giving as the input, machine starts to do the prediction values, right? The best example I can give is, we do have we would have seen many children, right? Many child. So in initial stage, the mother will be showing the image of apple. So apple will be in red color, apple will be in round shaped, and will be having the top of the apple will be bulged, and bottom of the apple will be somewhat thin compared to the top. So these are the features the child starts absorbing. And once after the training is done, when the mother is showing the real apple, the child starts identifying that this is an apple. When you start showing, when in that moment when you show orange to the child, will the child able to predict this is orange? Will the child able to predict that this is an apple?
Yes, yes.
It can't actually. What it can do is, it can just give, the child can just say that this is not an apple. Unless and until I feed that this is orange, this is apple, this is mango to the brain of child, the child can't predict. The thing is that we, by naturally, we are showing all the fruits in the real time, or we are showing the pictures, or we are showing the images to the child. So the child will be able to analyze which is apple and which is orange in real time. But still, I say for example, I never show my child picture of a strawberry, for example. Will the child able to identify this is strawberry? Even we grown-ups cannot identify
No.
No,
few
no, no.
fruits, right?
Yes, can't.
The reason is we don't know what it is actually. The same way, machine can also cannot predict what actually it need to do, unless and until we give training to the machine. This concept of giving training to the machine, we used to call it as machine learning, right? Are you people clear with this, guys? What is machine learning? Yes?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
fine. So this is machine learning. And coming back to evolution of machine learning. So when actually machine learning would have started? Any guesses?
90s, ma'am.
90s, okay. Anybody else? It is just a guess, it is not an issue. You just guess it out.
1950s, ma'am.
50s, okay. Let us see. 1915, actually, Alan Turing was the first scientist who proposed about mission intelligence. Like he proposed that mission can automatically perform few work of few operation. Once we start training the mission or once we give input to the mission, it automatically thinks. So this was the first proposal in the year 1950. But we are in the year 2021. So almost many decades have crossed over, and the second thing is artificial intelligence. The term artificial intelligence is new for us, but actually it evolved in the year 1955, and in 1964 we chatbot came into picture. Many would have come across chatbot, right? What is chatbot?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It repeat our voice and it recognize our voice.
Yes, it may recognize the voice. We also have text based chatbots. So many would have experienced with Swiggy or Zomato. You have chatbot, right? So it will respond. If you just send some message that my order is getting delayed, what happens? It just chatting with us. We do have many bots which is related to the bank industry nowadays. When you just log into some SBI or some CUB or some related banks, you can just find out bot. So which will start responding. It is not human interaction, it is interaction with bot. So how these bot are getting communicated, how these bots are communicating to us? The thing is that it will automatically fed. So what is, the first thing is it would have been fed like, hi, how are you, how can I help you? This would be the default content which this chatbot will be using for each and every person who is logging in, right? So this way the chatbot will be trained. So based upon the question, for example, I'm just asking some different question. I'm just logging into my SBI account, SBI website, and I'm just asking, could my deliver? Yes, Ashwin. Ashwin is here. Could you mute yourself, Ashwin? Okay, thank you. So here the chatbot, I'm just trying to logging into my SBI portal, and what I'm doing is I'm just asking the question to the chatbot, will my order delivered on time? So will the chatbot able to respond my question? Will the chatbot respond my question?
Definitely.
Definitely not, because I'm asking some different question to the different bot. So what will happen? The chatbot will try to convince my question, and it will try to convince me like, I can't understand the question. Could I help you in some other way? So the chatbot will try to reply, and it won't be silent. Right. So this way the chatbot will be trained accordingly. And next is in 1989, autonomous vehicle came into picture. And in 2017, we have AlphaGo. How many of you know AlphaGo? It is a game actually. AlphaGo. It is similar to that of, we do have, what to say? For Adipuli Atom, we'll be using some coins in our area, right? So the same way we do have black and white coins will be there, and we'll be just moving the coins accordingly, and we'll be cutting the opponent's coin.
Checker.
So that is AlphaGo, and it is, yes? Yes, come again. Okay, so this is similar to that of our area game, Adipuli Atom we do have, right? So it is similar to that. So this is alpha game, and this in 2017, mission starts playing the games. So that is actually the evolution of machine learning, and it's why actually we need to go to machine learning, why we are moving towards artificial intelligence. The thing is that in many cases, human intelligence starts failing. and human being have very limited knowledge. And say for example, like Indian robot, I can't read around thousands of book in some few milliseconds or few microseconds. It will definitely take for me around 2 to 3 decades to study all the books. That too, I must keep all the content in my memory, and I need to recollect my memory, and I need to answer if you are asking me the question out of those thousand volume of books, right? So it is very difficult for the human intelligence to keep all those all those content in the memory. Whereas in artificial intelligence, it is not so, right? You would have seen the example in the movie Endiran, right? So we do have very limited knowledge. Human intelligence is very limited when compared to artificial intelligence, and the processing will be very low. So maybe if a 10-year age kid has very good memory power, and if the a person is around 50 to 60, the memory power will be very much low. So the processing will also get low, and it depends based on their age. Also age also plays a vital role, and it is also a factor in human intelligence. But mission is not so. It doesn't have any age. It doesn't get failure in its task. Almost it doesn't get failure in its task. And the knowledge will be mixed knowledge. Multiple knowledge will be there to a machine based upon the training we are giving, and the processing will be too high. The level of processing will be too high when compared to human intelligence. So this is the reason why we migrate to human intelligence to artificial intelligence, right? And how does this machine learning actually works? See, for example, you can just see a picture here, right? So here you can see training data. I'm starting training. Say, for example, the training data can be apple, orange, mango. You can just consider it in that way. And then I'll be using some algorithms to train. Algorithm is set of procedure. So this the input, you should get the input first, and you should classify the inputs like apples, the picture. Excuse me. So the pictures of apples in one side, and the pictures of mango in one side, and picture of say strawberries in one folder. So all those things will be classifying. In order to do these process, we'll be moving on to an algorithm. And then what happens? We'll be giving the input to the model. We'll be creating a model, and we'll be giving input to the model. What happens? The model will be trained accordingly, and then with the new set of data, I can just give the input to my model with the new set of data. My machine learning algorithm, what it does, it goes back to the training which we gave. It recollects its knowledge, whether the content which we are giving as input is already been stored in its memory, and it recollects, and then it delivers the output. It starts giving the prediction whether the input which we are given is actually the machine is trained accordingly or not. It will start classifying and predicting. This way the machine learning works. Are you people clear with this, guys, how the machine learning model works? Yes, this is actually
Yes, ma'am.
what is it? This is actually a brushing up session, like how this model works, and how why we move on to machine learning. All those things you will try to get to know in this particular session. So I think you people are clear with how this ML works, right? Yes. Could I get acknowledged? Yes. Okay. Fine. So next, the applications of machine learning. Where are these machine learning started using? And before moving on to this, let us just see an video which shows how the traditional machine learning approach was used. Just see to that if the audio is available. Whether the audio available?
No, ma'am.
No?
No, ma'am. No,
No?
no, ma'am. Yeah, now it is.
Okay. This is actually the video which shows the traditional research related to machine learning. How we started using machine learning. how many of you enjoyed this video?
Yes, ma'am. Wonderful.
See, this is it may be imaginary video which shows how the researchers are working towards ML, but still, you just think of this situation if it occurs to us and what happens. This is actually a very good video shared by Dr. Jayachandran sir, and it was really too good, right? I think
Yes,
everybody
ma'am.
would have enjoyed.
Yeah, ma'am. Really wonderful.
Okay, fine. So coming back to application of machine learning. Yes, before starting my session, I would like to hear from the participants. What are the applications of machine learning in today's world? Because everybody is used to machine learning, and we are day to day we are facing all those issues. We are enjoying the use of machine learning. All those things are in this particular scenario. I would like to hear from you what are actually the applications of machine learning. And one thing, guys, please don't repeat the content which is there in the PPT. Just I want to hear from your end.
Ma'am, to
Ma'am,
diagnose
we
the
have
diseases.
Alexa is working. Alexa.
Okay, Alexa is one of the application of machine learning. Very good. Yes, ma'am. Next. Next. Other than Alexa. Siri, okay.
Ma'am,
Only thing,
washing machine.
washing machine, exactly. Washing machine is also the best example of machine learning. We started training the model, and this model, what is that? The only thing is that it is physical model. That's it. Exactly. Washing machine is one of the machine learning, the place where the machine learning is being incorporated.
Room temperature.
Room temperature, excellent.
Of course, we can say
Yes, no,
about the AC also. AC,
AC
air
also, yes,
conditioning.
yes, of course, in AC. Okay.
Even we have 6 sense refrigerator.
Yes, refrigerators. In refrigerators, we have sixth sense refrigerator, exactly. But is it working actually, ma'am? Is it using all its sense?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. It is
It is
working.
using.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I haven't experienced. Okay. What else?
Dishwasher.
Ma'am,
Shut your throat. I
the
can't hear you,
mosquito
Shakti.
killer.
Your voice is too low. Ashwin, come again, Ashwin. Ashwin,
The new mosquito
you
killers,
said
ma'am.
something. In pillows?
New mosquito killers,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
mobile phone.
Yeah, in mosquito killers, exactly. In mosquito killers, we do have sensors which sense and it starts working very good.
Ma'am, Tesla
And
cars.
then somebody told Tesla cars, exactly. Tesla cars.
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher, yes, dishwasher, okay. See, you people, everybody is using your mobile phone, right?
Ma'am, I told ma'am mobile.
Google and Facebook, ma'am.
Yes, Google and Facebook, okay. Everybody is using mobile phone. We do have lot of applications in mobile phone. Do you think
Ma'am, to recognize the spam.
how could you say in Facebook?
Showing related advertisements, ma'am.
Related search, exactly. So in many cases you would have experienced this case, like you would have searched something different in Amazon or some Flipkart or something like that, but when you move on to Facebook you'll be getting the same kind of advertisements again and again. It is also because of machine learning. With the search which you have done, machine learning model will be trained and it will start showing you the preference, right? So in few cases it will make us to purchase also. In many cases we'll start doing that. In many cases you can even find the friend request based on your contacts, and your friend's friend
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be showing as the contact, and many things is there in FB, right? This all traffic alert, exactly. Traffic alert is also
Prediction.
incorporated with ML. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Prediction will be done, ma'am.
Yes, the prediction is based
Based on
upon
the customers, it will
ML's.
predict
Exactly, exactly. So these are the places where these machine learning plays a vital role, and I do have listed a few concepts. And gaming, exactly. So students are playing many games. What is the most trending game nowadays?
PUBG, BGMI, like that.
Students, we do have many. Yes,
PUBG,
ma'am.
BGMI, Free Fire, like that, ma'am.
Yeah, those games are also being developed with the help of machine learning. And you know what is speech recognition? Everybody is using Google nowadays to search. Even the students are now feeling very lazy to type the questions and search. Nowadays, everybody is using the speech recognition tool, and they are just speaking to Google, and it is just replying with the question we were asking. And the one more thing is natural language understanding. This is also there because Google Translator works accordingly. And we know what is robotics, image recognition. You know what is image recognition. So we do have a biometric system. We have our finger print recognition system in our mobile, and we are using that as the passcode for locking and using the mobile phone and to unlock the mobile phone. And in healthcare industry, many would have come across the term robotic surgery lab. We have robotic surgery lab. These advertisements would have come across in many medical industries. Yes. So here also machine learning technology is incorporated, and automobile industry. As you know, we have Teslas and auto self-driven cars. So these comes under automobile industry, and home security. So in previous days, we'll be having a CCTV cam, but nowadays these CCTV cams are also machine learning has been incorporated in that. And if time permits, in next session, in upcoming sessions, I'll definitely show you few videos where the CCTV camera also acts too good to predict the human face. So that comes under image processing. So in upcoming sessions I'll try to show those videos also. And in banking sector, as we discussed earlier, in all banking industry we do have chatbots inbuilt nowadays, and these chatbots plays a vital role, and it starts communicating with the people. And there the labor, the manual work is being reduced with the help of this machine learning. So these are the applications of machine learning.
Ma'am,
Yes,
is
yes.
nanotechnology comes under machine learning, ma'am? Nanotechnology comes under machine learning, ma'am?
No, ma'am, nanotechnology doesn't come under machine learning. The thing is that when we start doing research, what happens is definitely one domain will be interrelated to some other domain. So obviously one will be related to other. So, but nanotechnology doesn't come under machine learning. But the thing is that with the help of nano or technology, or with the help of machine learning, we can do some incorporating work in nanotechnology field.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is possible.
In medical
We
field,
can just
nanotechnology.
mix those two different domains.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
It is used in
We
medical
can
field.
just
Nanotechnology is used in
yes,
medical
definitely.
field.
Medical in nanotechnology is used in medical industry, but this is definitely different from machine learning. But the thing is that we can merge these two different domains, and we can perform too good. So all those things are happening nowadays.
Okay.
In traditional approach, what we'll be doing is we'll be focusing on only one discipline and one domain. our research will be in that way. But nowadays, when you just start working and when you just start doing research, you will definitely come to know that each and every domain is being interconnected with other domain. So definitely we will be coming across when we start learning and we started excelling those techniques and methodologies. Okay. So this was the content which I thought of covering today. And any doubt in this, the content which I shared today?
No doubts, ma'am.
No doubt, ma'am.
I think,
Excellent, ma'am.
thank you so much, ma'am. So I think you people got clear picture about what is machine learning, what is the evolution of machine learning, and all those things. I think you would have come across. Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes. Fine.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
now what I'm just going to do is I'll be sharing you the link so that you can attend the question. Hope you people enjoy today's session. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
This is actually the quiz link. You can. This is not assessment, as we told earlier. This is not assessment. This is just we want you people to just brush up the session which was discussed in the past 4 days. The questions will be related to Python, and you can just start attending that. And I have posted the quiz link in chat window.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, actually it's showing like
Ma'am,
time
it says
over.
time's out.
Time's out. 1 second. 1 second. Now, can you just try? Now, is it possible?
No, ma'am. Now what's
Now, also, it is not working. Give me a minute. I'm just posting a link. You just try with this. Try with this link.
no, ma'am. Same issue.
Same issues there.
Yes, ma'am.
1 second. 1 second. Once again, we're just working on it, and meanwhile, I'll just share WhatsApp group link. I think somebody haven't joined it, so we just join in the WhatsApp group. Now I guess it is working. The first one or the second one? Is it working now?
Yes, ma'am. It's working now.
It is working.
Yeah, ma'am. First
Same,
link is
ma'am.
working.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ma'am, official mail or unofficial?
Unofficial, everything is fine. And I have posted a WhatsApp groups link in the chat window. Vijay ma'am, please do use that ma'am. You can ask uh, one more candidate. You told us one candidate haven't received the information. You can use this link and you can ask her to join in the WhatsApp group link. Vijay ma'am is here. Vijay Parthasarathi ma'am. Are you people attending taking the test, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Dear participants, are you attempting the question?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. So you can just attempt the question, and we are winding up today's session, guys. Thank you for joining. You just attempt the question and then make the submission properly. Okay. Thank you for joining us. Thank you all. Stay
Thank
safe,
you, ma'am.
and we'll meet on
Thank
Monday
you, ma'am.
session. Meet you all on Monday. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You just